Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are going to make Japanese curry paired with pork cutlet. Our first ingredient is this box Japanese curry stew mix, and this is available at any Asian market. Next ingredient is pork. Here I used variety cuts of pork chops that are thinly sliced, but you may also use the boneless pork chops if you prefer that. For the curry, we are also going to need cubed slices of carrots, onions, and potatoes. For the breading station, we are going to need 2 eggs and some Panko breadcrumbs. Let's start cooking. Season both sides of pork chop with salt and pepper. Next, we are going to set up our breading station for our pork cutlet. We're going to need 2 eggs on the first bowl. And I always wash my hands after I touch eggs. And on the second bowl, we are going to put breadcrumbs, specifically Panko breadcrumbs, to make it really Japanese. For the Panko breadcrumbs, guys, I like to start off with a thin layer first, and I just add more when I move to my next cutlet because I don't want my Panko breadcrumbs to lose its crunch. And I also season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. I also season my eggs with a little bit of salt. Let's start frying. Preheat your frying pan into medium-high. While our pan is preheating, let's go ahead and coat our pork chop on the eggs. We're going to coat it on both sides. And onto the Panko breadcrumbs. We're going to press on it gently so as the Panko breadcrumbs will stick to our pork chop. And when our heat is ready, drop it gently onto the frying pan. We're going to fry each side for 4 minutes. I always use my timer so I don't forget. After 4 minutes, it's time to flip our pork chop, and this is how it should look like. After frying the other side for 4 minutes, our pork chop is now cooked and ready. We're going to place it on a cooling rack so that the excess oil will drip down and the pork chop will remain crunchy. Now we're gonna go get started with our semi-homemade Japanese curry sauce. In your saucepan, preheat some oil in medium-high heat and drop the onions. Stir fry them for a couple of minutes and break them apart. Then you may add in your carrots. I added the carrots first because they are a lot harder than the potatoes. As you can see here, I accidentally dropped 1 potato, and that's okay. Keep stir frying for about 2 minutes. After about 2 minutes, we can now add our potatoes. Season the vegetables with salt and a bit of pepper. Keep stir frying for another 2 minutes. and we're going to get ready to add water. Add about 4.5 cups of water. And after adding all the water, cover and let it simmer until the vegetables get fork tender. Now that the carrots are fork tender, we can now turn off the heat and we are ready to put in our curry sauce. This is how the packaged curry sauce looks like, and we're going to add both squares. I followed the instructions on the back of the box, and it's up to you how much you want to cook. With the heat just turned off, go ahead and drop the 2 squares of Japanese curry sauce. Keep stirring it around. As you stir it around, you'll notice that the consistency is going to change into a thicker and creamier one. Our semi-homemade Japanese curry sauce is now ready. Now let's go ahead and slice our cutlets so that it's easier to eat.
Can I taste? Come on. How's it? It's good. No, I love it.